reporting on the games you love by people who love to game. The MMO Reporter Network. You're listening to LOTRO Reporter on the MMO Reporter Network, brought to you by Audible.com. Get a free audiobook download at audibletrial.com/MMO Reporter. And by Doghouse Systems. Choose your weapon at doghousesystems.com.
Welcome to LOTRO Reporter episode 240. I'm trying to sound excited because you told me I sounded like I was reading the news.
Okay, try again.
Hi, welcome to LOTRO Reporter episode 240. The Black Cats didn't get us.
Nope.
Almost.
We're still around. We're at 240.
Yeah. Yes, and we've got 10 to go.
Is that how we're going to start off every show? We're going to start off like, hey, we're one more number higher.
I don't see why not.
Okay, we could do that.
All right, just till we hit 250 and then we'll quit. Okay, let's turn Leonor's volume up in my headphones. So
holy crap, yeah, we only got 10 more episodes before 250.
I know.
Holy cow. What the heck are we going to do for that show?
I don't know.
Gotta do something.
Well, we'll try to maybe get the Hobbits back. That was like a super... Oh, by the way, I'm Carrie, host of LOTRO Reporter, and the other voice you hear is Leonor.
Hello, minions.
The other voice of LOTRO Reporter, and this is the second week in a row we've gotten about 45 seconds in and forgotten to introduce ourselves.
That is true. We're getting older.
Yes. 240 episodes old. Yeah, we'll need to do something for 250.
Yeah, we'll do something for 250. We'll talk about the number 250 for 2 hours.
Memiset says that Chris is canceling the show at 249.
It's 249?
Yeah, he says.
Is that a twit that he got from the Twitters?
That must have been one of those twits that you missed.
Well, I tell you what. I will personally message Chris right now, and we'll find out during the show.
All right. Speaking of, other than playing with, like, hamster balls, what have you been doing in game this week?
That's just terrible.
Well, okay. So I don't even remember. So you've been playing WildStar, yes?
Yes, I've been playing a whole lot of WildStar. I got from level 1 to level 50 in I don't know how long. It's 3 weeks? 4 weeks maybe. I think it's been about 3 weeks.
Okay.
And yes, one of the races look like a rabbit hamster, and they have the cool hamster ball that they get to run around with. Mm-hmm. So, no, I don't have one of those.
Okay, which is not the side of the you picked. So you
Nope.
picked the rabbit lady, right?
Yep.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Well, so what did you do in Lord of the Rings land?
I got into LOTRO today and played a little bit of the Ettenmoors. It's kind of funny when you haven't played a game for a while and you're in those areas where there's a high population.
Uh-huh.
Because when you come back again, all of the names are changed.
Oh.
All the people that have been out there, that you've been out running with, nightly, either, are doing something else, or they're playing something else, or they're doing something else, and all the names are changed right now. So now I have to kind of get used to all the new people that are out there. Kind of weird, and it's only been like 2 weeks.
Okay.
It's like,
Yeah. Well, MMO Reporter says LOTRO Reporter forever, another 240 more episodes, and I didn't type that, so I think we have a lurker in the chat room. Welcome. Let's see, what did I do in LOTRO this week? I contacted Turbine customer service.
Oh, jeez.
Because on last week's show, I learned from our chat room that I could have gotten account-wide Rivendell steeds.
Oh.
Yeah, and I didn't know that. And I wanted all of my girls to have that pretty green girly steed. So I was very polite and wrote them and said, you know what? When I bought this, I didn't know there was an account-wide. I'd be happy to pay the difference, pretty please. And they said yes. So now all my girls and my one elf dude have the pretty green steed.
Oh, nice. Very nice. Very nice for them to do that.
Yeah.
I have to derail real quick.
Yes.
Mama Sets, you got XCOM during that Steam sale, didn't you? And it was $8. I'm so jealous. so jealous. Okay, I'm done.
All right. Speaking of, one of our listeners was super nice and sent me a Steam game as a thank you. So Fruin Juice, thank you so much. I am looking forward to playing Sherlock Holmes. I cannot wait.
Oh, he got you Sherlock Holmes? He got me Portal 2.
Oh, that's nice of him. Yes.
Because apparently, I think he remembers that there was one show where I was saying that I never played Portal 2.
Yeah, I'd asked on Twitter if the Sherlock Holmes game was good, and I didn't get a response, and I see now why. So, thank you so much. It's really appreciated. I am so looking forward to checking on it. So I also my Kerbal made it into space and didn't crash and die. Fortunately, I was not piloting the spaceship.
And what is a Kerbal?
Harry's talked about Kerbals in space. That's the little. That's and Sig from that used to do War Steeds.
Yeah.
Has picked some of his Hobbit friends from Twitter and put their names in, and none of us were wearing red shirts, so we didn't die. Yep, I was in with Fredulus and
really
Elase, and me and a couple other people were in this particular ship that landed. And I got to see it on Twitch the other night. It's pretty cool. And that's pretty much anything I've done related to LOTRO all week.
You didn't die in a spaceship.
I didn't die in a spaceship. It was actually pretty cool. It was actually pretty. I would not have the control to actually land that thing. I'll tell you that right now. I just wouldn't. All right, guys. Now it's time for the news. All right, it's July. Patch 14 is coming soon. There's not a whole lot of news.
Nope. Not much. Not much news.
Yeah, we had 3 runs. Winfola is in the lead. Woot, Winfola. I believe that's a Mamaset server. Woot for them. They're in the lead by a few seconds, I think. Like 21 minutes or something.
That's Sapience running through Moria as a dwarf.
Yes.
The shield run.
Yes, exactly.
I still gotta watch one of those. Now that I have some time, I can actually look into these things.
Yep, he's they're only taking about 20 minutes.
Wow.
Yeah.
I have escorted some people through there, and it never seemed like it took 20 minutes, but I know it didn't take too long.
Yeah, well, he's asked them to get that deed. So they just can't run a straight through. I bet a straight shot through would be way less than 20 minutes.
And people want to know if he's going to be a bare-chested dwarf next run.
Yeah, the answer is no. But the reason I pull this out of the questions and answers is because he's trying to get some of the old promo stuff as codes for like some of the cloaks. So he's trying to get some of the Cloak of the Raven Friend, Cloak of the Dark Halls, some of the old stuff as codes that he can give out.
Oh, nice.
Yep.
Very nice.
And some of the housing items, I guess those are from Moria. I have more colorful songbirds and pesky mouses than I know what to do with because I get one with every character. But apparently they're a rare thing these days.
So when's the summer festival going to start, Carrie?
He can't tell us, but it will be the last week in July or the first week of August because patch 14, update 14, will be coming before then. So that tells you when update 14 is coming.
Oh, true. July. Probably end of July. And then delayed.
Delayed, I hope not. And did you know we have swan pets, or will be having swan pets?
Swan pets?
Mm-hmm.
Is that like a big duck?
Yes.
Like a mama set looking duck?
No. That's
sure?
That's a sand bird, I think.
I actually need to look up how high those American mama sets are.
Yeah.
I bet you they're as big as a duck.
I bet they're smaller. But the swans will flap when you run. They're going to follow you flapping their wings when they run the swan.
Oh, that's going to look kind of silly. That's going to look like big chickens.
Dude, they have a tree that follows you.
Yeah. Swans are going to be cool, though. That's kind of neat. I like that. That's cool.
Yeah.
So did they say anything about ferrets? Not
no,
yet, huh?
They didn't say anything about ferrets. Apparently there's something in Update 14 that Sapience is just like rubbing his hands and giggling with glee and won't tell anybody.
We're going to get beavers.
Not touching it. Tell me about Bullroarer.
Bullroarer patch notes. The Beta 3 release notes are out, and they haven't really... there's just not really much here. No. It seems like they're starting to fine-tune the update, and there's just not really much to talk about here. Mm-hmm. The page is really small.
Yeah.
Yeah, nothing really stuck out for me. There was oh geez, I just found it before the show. What did you see? Did anything stick out here for you?
Looks like they're fixing a lot of typos from old books.
Mm-hmm.
And that was pretty much all that I saw. Apparently, minis are still perfect because there's no changes for them.
Fangor Forest, crafting instances no contribute to West Rohan Slayer deeds.
Okay. No or now?
No.
I bet they meant to say now.
No.
No, you may not have Slayer deeds, for instance.
Yeah, I think that's supposed to say now. There was a glitch where in the Ettenmoors, Freeps could drink the blood of the fair folk.
Uh-huh.
Which
that just sounds like
is
not
fixed
right.
Now. Yeah. Yeah, just, the Freeps can drink elven blood to heal.
Amemaset says that if we get to 55,000 on the extra life, we can get ghost bear pets.
Ooh.
I think that would be pretty cool.
That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, I vote for that, peeps. I vote for that. No, Amemaset, I have not been playing long enough to remember the ghost bears. That sounds interesting. I will have to look up and see if I can find it.
Yep, and it looks like they updated a bunch of quests and deeds as well.
Yep.
Yep.
Go ahead.
Nothing too special here.
Yeah. And there's not anything else. They had downtime, Mm-hmm. This is it.
Yeah.
This is the news.
Yeah, this is the news.
All right.
So let's talk about Bullroarer, what we did hear about it, the last couple of patches. They had they're updating the friends list to 100.
Yeah.
And hopefully the Ignore list 200. I think they said that as well. What other things did you hear? Just kind of go, just a couple ones that are cool.
See.
We're going to Rohan.
The friends.
Not Rohan. Gondor.
Yeah.
We're going to Rohan.
Did you see the map of the city on Twitter and
That's
Facebook?
right. The map did come out. Mm-hmm.
It looks beautiful. It looks so cool.
Yep. It is very, very cool. We're going to get a epic battle and a couple of other nice little cool things.
Yes. And an instance 3-man. I don't think that's the epic battle. I think it's a 3-man instance. Oh, yeah, and then one of the runs, they spent about 9 different ways telling people, we're really, really sorry you're not going to get raids anytime soon. Please quit asking us. Oh, and by the way, just because you get a 3-man doesn't mean you're going to get an instance cluster. Please don't ask us anymore.
Yeah. I would assume that they would have some instances planned for after December. Because Rowan's coming in, he has to basically go with the floor plan that, what was her name, Karen?
Kate.
Kate Pius. I think he has to go with the floor plan that was already set up, and for him to add in something would cause some problems. So I bet you he's got some instances planned for after those floor plans are done that she set.
Yeah, but I bet you it's not going to be a classic instance cluster like we've seen before.
I bet you it'd be like, just a 12-man or maybe even a 24-man somewhere, kind of like Trigok, where it just kind of popped up one day, with the expansion. Here you go, here's something for you to run. Yay!
Yeah.
I'm kind of not seeing them doing a instance cluster. If they do, cool though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think your hopes are dashed. I don't think we're going to see another one.
I just don't see very many epic battles that we can pull out of the books and have in the game.
Yeah.
There's only, at the most, unless they do 5 in Pelennor Fields.
Yeah. I could see where distracting the orcs at the Black Gate could be a 3 or a 6-man. That could also be an epic, depending on how they want to handle it.
Yeah.
Yep. So we shall see. I do imagine that the fight in the White City is going to be epic battles in pieces. Or maybe they will no longer do any other epic battles into instance clusters.
True.
I can imagine that they probably take a lot of the same work, just in different ways, like man hours and stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yep, we'll have to see.
All right. All right, Leonor, do you know anything this week?
Nope.
Okay.
Did we do 3-mans this week?
Nope. It's summertime.
It's summertime.
Tired.
And Steam had a sale.
And I got games I need to play. I am getting up extra early to see some super good stuff tomorrow, so I'll have some information.
Yep. We'll definitely have something next week. So let's move on to community, where apparently somebody has found my sock.
Uh-huh. Did you get the picture?
Let's look. Nope.
Not the picture or not the sock?
Where's my sock? It's not here.
Oh, it's not. Let's see if I can. Oh, let me see if I can put it online. Let me see.
We're on Twitch.
I'm going to try to put it on Twitch. Let's see if I can do this. Okay.
Comes the epic moment. If a mama set is right or wrong. You're wearing my sock? Why are you wearing my sock?
Okay.
It says Hanes on it, but it says Hanes in red letters. And is it the right one? Not the left one. It's the right one. Chris is probably listening to the show right now. He's like, what are you guys doing?
Oh. I added it. It's huge. There's a sock. It didn't work. It
The
didn't
sock
work.
didn't work, or the picture didn't work?
The picture's like huge. It didn't work. So we're gonna.
Oh, here, just send it on Skype.
Yeah. Well, I was trying to show people the sock. We'll take the sock off. Yes, it was a sock. Not the right sock?
It's the right sock, not the left sock.
Oh. You're just testing my computer and testing my computer. I'm trying to download like the Bullroarer client and you know.
And yes, by the way, everybody, this is the community news.
You know, I think he's gonna just cancel the show at 2:45 anyway, or 2:40 anyway, just because we just have lost our minds. Is all there is to it. I don't even know if this picture is going to show up right, but we'll find out.
Here we go.
Okay.
It's 593 KB. I've downloaded 5.
Yeah. Chris says it's the one day he has time to listen, and he gets. Dude, you should have listened to last week. We wouldn't have had episode 240 because you would have fired us. Anyway. Did you get the email that I sent you about ideas for Brandy Jam?
No.
Oh, let me find that. That's something we can talk about and get input on. He suggested we try to play music in the moors.
We should play music in the moors. Oh, that'd be fun.
Yeah, I sent you the email.
I know a lot of people that would have fun stopping it.
Well, that's the thing, is you would have to get them all to agree to play nice.
Oh, that ain't gonna happen.
I don't think that's gonna happen, especially not on Brandywine.
Oh, that ain't gonna happen. It's worth a shot, though, like having a smaller concert.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And he wasn't sure if, yeah, LOTRO concert idea. Here it is. My computer. Well, it's not the computer, it's my internet. That is like not happy with me. Okay, this is from Joe. Joe says he knows Brandy Jam is coming up, and it would be really interesting if you organize a massive concert in the moors instead. He thinks that uphill from Lugs would be a good location since it's wide open and there are no mobs to have to fend off from time to time.
That's true.
It would be a real test to see if you could get all the folks to call a truce for the day, or at least for the area, which you don't think would happen. And he also has no idea if creeps are able to hear music from freeps and vice versa.
Creeps are not able to hear music.
Okay.
So that would be a problem. If we were to do a concert in the moors, it would have to be over where there's hardly any monsters if we want creeps to be involved at all. Because if we do something in Lugs, which is a small camp, and we flip it to be freep side, the creeps wouldn't be able to be in there because there would be a lot of stuff attacking them.
I see. Okay. Well then, but it was a good thought. It was a good thought.
Oh yeah. It is a good thought. It'd be kind of fun to see what would happen out there.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, we might do something a little bit smaller, but as for like a large scale 300 to 400 person concert, possibly more, possibly less, it's not going to happen. And the people that do want a PvP out there, there's going to be so much lag that they're going to be complaining like crazy.
Yeah.
Oh, it'd be funny to see though. All right, let's see. Is this picture done? What is that?
I don't know. I've emailed it to you twice. Just can't. Why don't I just...
What?
I don't know, dude. It's hot in my house and my computer and my internet. My internet has decided it doesn't want to work because it's hot.
You know, if I would have thought ahead of time that people would start sending me pictures of their socks,
you would never start.
I might have not have mentioned it.
At least you didn't ask for something else.
We'll talk about it since this is the community news. It is a gray sock that's very furry. The picture is low quality but very huge. It says Haynes. It says Haynes in red letters with a white stripe. It seems to be next to some newspapers or letters or bills. My mama said, "Pay your bills." And what is that? What is that? What is that? Says CLCI Disney Collection. What could that be? And that's the community news.
Yeah, it is.
Thank you very much.
Thanks. Yeah, that was really cute, Mama said. Thank you. That was awesome.
All right, so we're going to try and add him to the call. Did it work or?
I don't know.
Okay, hold on 1 second.
Well, while we're at that, we will tell you that you should check out Doghouse Systems, because I think Chris is going with them for his next computer from the Twitters I saw earlier this week. And if you do check them out and you purchase from them, use the coupon code MMO Reporter and you'll double your RAM for free. Also, go to audibletrial.com/MMO Reporter to get a month free, which is a free audiobook. It's summertime. You can put your headphones in, lay out by the pool, or sit in the air conditioning, depending on what you want to do, and listen to Wheel of Time or something.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's pretty cool. Or Books for Dummies. We found out they've got like 67 of them.
That's the right one.
Hello!
Yay! I feel like I just won a contest.
You did. Unfortunately, the prize was lost in transit, and you're stuck with me.
Hey.
Well, Chris, we are in the middle of summer, and we are having almost no news. So welcome to the show. Woo!
Yeah, welcome to the show.
Summerfest, yay!
Yeah,
Summerfest. Yeah. I'm sure that Sapience is, as always, being very, very clear and precise on which day it will be. Yes.
Yes.
Yep.
End of July, early August.
Sarcasm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Right.
Yep.
Soon, TM.
Yep. Exactly.
Yeah.
No, he didn't even say soon. He said end of July.
That's soon.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
I think it's soon.
Yeah.
Okay, Chris, can you tell us a little bit about what we're doing on Patreon?
It's just a different way of trying to do some different stuff with the network. We want to try and get into covering the conventions a little bit more like we have in the past.
Mm-hmm.
And we want to do it without having to plaster ads everywhere. I do not personally feel like wearing GoDaddy branded underwear 2-packs. And not saying that we did that in the past. I'm not saying that we didn't either. But we're trying to do things by having the people who are passionate about the network, who care about the network, who want to support us, they will be our sponsors. Mm-hmm. So, there used to be a very, very long time ago, artists would have patrons. They would have people who would pay them a salary simply to create art. And so that's where Patreon came out of. It's a site, kind of a crowdfunding site, but different. Instead of being like Kickstarter where you have to put a whole bunch of money and then you have to hit this goal to go ahead, Patreon works a little bit different. No matter what, we're going to keep going and we're going to keep doing what we do. It just depends on how much support that we get through the Patreon site on how much we can do and what the site looks like. So you can go to patreon.com/MMO Reporter and you can check it out. There's a little video explaining what we're doing. And we've got a couple goals here. And what happens is that you don't just support a one-time thing. You support with a monthly contribution. Mm-hmm. And so you can say you'll be a patron for, we've got a couple different pledge amounts, 1, 5, 10, and a few other ones. And you pledge, and then that will be a monthly contribution that you make towards the network because you like what we do, you want to see more, you want to see us do more stuff and get a little bit bigger. And so we've got a couple different goals. I'll talk about the pledges in a second, but the two different goals, for the goals we have, if we get $500 a month, if we can get enough support from our wonderful listeners to reach $500 in Patreon support in pledges, then we're going to go ad free on the network. No more ads. We're not going to keep looking for advertisers, sponsors. When we do our PAX videos or anything like that, it'll go straight, it'll have our network tag and then straight into the video. You won't have to wait a little bit longer for any sort of support or anything like that. So that's if we hit $500 a month. The only exception is we're going to keep around our ad codes for things like Doghouse, because number one, I think Doghouse is fantastic. And number two, they're a bonus for our listeners. So we'll have those around a little bit, and they won't be huge and prominent and in your face, but that's the only sort of thing that we'll have anywhere on the site that's even ad related. And then if we hit $1,000 a month, then we're committing to PAX Prime and doing it in all its glory and everything that we do. Doesn't mean that if we don't hit that goal, we won't do it. But if we hit that $1,000 goal, we are going to be able to do PAX like we want to do. So that's sort of what we're looking at there. And then we've got a couple stretch goals in mind if we get above that. But you know what? We're pretty small. We're not expecting anything. We currently have $1 pledged right now.
We're up to $11.
Yeah.
Are we really?
Somebody just pledged. We're up to $11.
Woo-hoo!
Thank you, whoever in the chat room pledged. Yeah.
Yes. Thank you.
That's fantastic. So we have 2 pledges there. That's awesome. But we're not expecting anything. We're just trying to see if this can help us get bigger. Now, what are we going to use with the money? First of all, I actually kind of want to pay all of you and all of our wonderful podcasters. I want to send some money your way because the what we do is so labor intensive, and it is a labor of love. We all love what we do, but it'd be nice to send a little bit of money your way that you could squirrel away for computer upgrades or for some, maybe you want to play a game that's not something that we get to, press copies for or anything like that. I'd love to be able to give you something that, some sort of tangible benefits and stuff like that. So that's my first priority. Other than that, I mean, it costs a lot of money to keep this going. There's the hosting costs. There's the equipment that we need to do to get all this stuff going. And we want to be able to continue to grow and continue to move forward as the technology gets better and as we want to do more video stuff now and all that sort of thing. All that stuff costs money. And we want to be able to continue that because I think our listeners and our viewers really like what we're doing. There's a real resonance. I mean, we wouldn't make it to 240 episodes if there wasn't that resonance with our listeners, right? With LOTRO reporters. So we really want to allow the people for whom this is an important part of their life to support it and to show that. So, we want to make the best content that we can, and we think that this is a way that we can do that. So I want to mention the pledges real quick. We have a few different pledges, and we have a $1 a month pledge, which if you do that, we're gonna follow you with the @MMO Reporter account. For $5, you will get that follow. You get everything. Each of the pledges gets you everything for the smaller amounts as well. So I won't keep repeating that. But for the $5 pledge, you will get a personalized tweet thanking you for your support from the host of your choice. For $10, you will get a personalized thank you on the podcast of your choice. And for the $25 a month, if you choose to pledge $25 a month, you will get a random piece of swag from the MMO Reporter closet while supplies last. Every time we go to a convention, we'll load up, and that's when you sign up. That'll be a one-time thing. If you choose to pledge $50, you will get a guest host spot on the show of your choice. That's right. And then, go ahead.
You could talk to Leonor.
You could.
Or Carrie.
Yeah.
Or Carrie.
Yeah.
Carrie, who chooses to wear bottoms, skirts, pants.
Yes.
Those sorts of important things.
Skirts.
And if you are crazy and you want to pledge $100 a month, you will get a monthly. Get this, monthly Skype/Google Hangout, something. We'll figure out exactly how we're going to do it with 3 MMO Reporter Network hosts, and it'll rotate through. It might be the same people a few times. It might be different people every time, but we'll set up once a month a time that you can come in, and it'll be a set time. We'll put it out there, and hopefully everyone can make it. If not, we'll kind of move things around a little bit so that we hit some different schedules.
Sounds
that's what we're doing.
Awesome.
I think that would be absolutely cool to just sit down with people, that listen to our shows every week and talk to them and talk about MMOs and, whatever topics that just come up. That would be fantastic.
Movies, politics, religion. No, wait,
no.
Those last
no. Canadian. Hold on. Yeah, no.
No, so that's what we're thinking. And, this is kind of a big step for us. It was a huge step when we first got advertisers, and Typefrag was our first advertiser, and we get a lot of emails asking for people to be our sponsors, and we turn down a lot of them because it's crap, and we don't want to peddle crap to people. And so I think this is a way in which we can stay as true to our sort of vision, what we want to do, as possible, and really, I think things will go absolutely fantastic and swimmingly with this. So that's my hope, and I hope that all of our listeners agree. And whether you pledge or not, I hope that you agree with sort of this direction that we're taking.
Yeah.
Would love to hear what the chat room thinks, if they have any opinions about this, because this is actually, we're planning on soft launching it today and just kind of putting it out there, and then I kind of put it in your chat room.
Yeah, what kind of surprised us, and you picked us. And you joined us on a really slow news week.
Yeah.
Well, this is news. We needed it.
Yes.
Yeah. So I would love to hear what everybody thinks. Send email, tweets, type in the chat room right now, whatever.
Yeah.
Yep.
And while we're waiting for the chat room to respond, I'm sure those who don't listen to the other shows would love to hear what you've been up to lately, Chris, in MMOs and stuff.
Oh, goodness. A lot of WildStar right now. That's sort of taking up the majority of my time. I'm going to raid. I haven't raided in like 5 or 6 years. I'm going to raid in WildStar.
Wow,
I'm
really?
going to raid. I'm part of a raiding. Yeah, I'm going to raid. I didn't say
Hold on, let me go on Audible and see if there is a rating for dummies. Hold on.
There's 64 Audible books.
MMO reporter with the pants for dummies.
Yeah. We did talk about that, didn't we?
Yeah. So yeah, I've been playing a lot of WildStar. Some WildStar, a lot of WildStar, some Hearthstone, and a few other things as well. I've been getting a little bit of an itch for LOTRO again. I know Carrie and I were talking about maybe doing some instance content together, and that would be a lot of fun. And just bombing around. I haven't really gone into Guild Wars 2 very much, although Season 2 launched today, so I'll probably want to pop in there at some point. But so did the new WildStar patch.
Yeah, I saw that.
and Defiance, I've been dying to go back into because the show started up again. But it's all about time, right? It's just tough to find enough time. And I've been doing a lot of video editing. I've got and one of the things I'm working on with the Patreon video as well, with the Patreon campaign, is I've got a network highlights video that I'm going to link on the Patreon campaign. Sort of, this is what we do, thing, and it's really cool because I've got I've got clips of the different shows that we've done. I've got, including LOTRO Reporter. And I've got like little bits of all the people we've interviewed at PAX introducing themselves. Some of the PAX highlights, like that when that chick at the girl at the Defy. I have to call her a chick because the creepy woman who was like right on my shoulder, like and just like rubbing up against me. Yeah. And my wife was right there. I've got that in there, right? Because that was a moment.
Yeah.
That was a moment. I was really uncomfortable. And so, I've got stuff like that, and that'll be sort of our YouTube landing video, and it's just a little long for the Patreon one. I was thinking of doing that for Patreon, but it's like 5 minutes long, and that's too long. For the Patreon video is like 30 seconds. That's perfect. So, yeah, and Zingor thinks it's a great idea. Hopes that the campaign works. So,
it's a way to help us out if you get some goodness out of, get some enjoyment out of us as your long commutes or whatever, or like me, get in trouble on the bus laughing because Harry's cat puked in his television and destroyed it.
That was a great story. A great story.
Yeah.
I bet you this will work. Hold on.
Oh dear.
Uh-oh.
since it's a slow news week, the LOTRO Reporter listeners can help me out with this. I have another project. It's musical in nature.
Oh, yeah?
I just had to plug in a cable to do this,
Okay.
and I hope that it works and comes through. But I want to create an MMO version of this, and I will play it here, and hopefully you can hear it.
Dumb ways to die. So many dumb ways to die.
I want to create an MMO version of that. And I found the karaoke version of that. So I need everyone to send me their different MMO dumb ways to die.
Okay.
And I want to get them all. And then I'm going to create because I found a karaoke track of that.
Oh.
And so, yeah, I want a dumb ways to die MMO version.
For those of you who have not seen the ad, go on. I just linked it to the website. Go watch the video. You will pee your pants laughing. Because I almost did it on a plane.
Okay, there we go.
That's where I saw the ad first, was on a best ads of the year thing on like the little media player they give you, and I about died.
Okay, and this is coming from my other project that I made for Guild Wars Reporters 100th episode.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so this is the other one I made. Here. Do you want to build a snow jar? Come on, let's go and play. I never see you LFG come out the door. It's like you've gone AFK. We used to be dungeon buddies, and now we're not. I wish you would tell me why. Do you want to build a snow jar? Doesn't have to be a snow jar.
Go away, Chris.
Okay, bye. So that was my other project for Guild Wars Reporters.
I love that.
So, yeah. Anyways, so yeah, dumb ways to die. Send them in, folks.
Yeah.
Dracula to remember Snowchar from Guild Wars Reporter, I think.
Yes, I listened to that episode and just I laughed and laughed and laughed. Yep.
Yep, and if you did listen to the podcast of that, you can go on YouTube and look at the video and see the funny picture I put up for that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Chris likes that one.
Yeah.
I'll spoil it. It's his head stuck on the chick from Frozen.
Oh,
Yeah.
awesome.
Well, again, your choice of the word awesome is maybe not my choice of the word awesome.
Sarcasm
Anyways.
in there a little bit.
A little bit. Gotta love slow news weeks. Woo!
Yeah.
Woo!
Totally.
Yeah. Anyways.
That's cool. PAX is coming up pretty soon. I'm getting pretty excited.
I am too. I'm just hoping we can see. Not to be a hard luck case here, folks, but I've been on strike for the last little while, so we're still hoping to make PAX work for us. Mm-hmm. It may be a carry lead on PAX.
Oh dear.
Yeah. Yeah, either that or we're sleeping on our couch. We'll kick the dog off and take the spot.
Yep, we'll kick the dog out and then we'll have people sleeping on my couch. Yep.
So, hey, Patreon, yay!
Yeah.
I like to eat sometimes.
Yeah. Though, if we do go to PAX, I assume that you're going to try to do the same MMO Reporter meet and greet on Thursday?
We hope so. Yeah, we hope to do that. It was the thing about, we were a little, I'm stumbling over my words because I am incredibly happy with how last year went, but I worry that it wasn't an awesome experience for everyone because it was so big that I didn't get to be as detail oriented as I would have liked to have been. It was big.
Yeah,
there were like 50, 60 people there.
Yeah.
Right?
Really big.
And so, yeah, we're a victim of our own success makes it sound like it was a bad thing, because I had a blast. I loved it. I felt great. But looking back on it now, I'm so worried that we didn't deliver a great experience for all of our listeners. Right? Does that make sense?
I have to argue with that. I think the people that showed up were really happy to actually see all of their news people right there.
I hope so.
That's what it looked like to me.
But for me, who's kind of a detail freak, I like to be hands-on and in control of everything, and that to me that was bordering on out of control.
Yeah, I didn't
Does that make sense?
Yeah, I mingled a lot, and I didn't see anybody that looked unhappy.
Okay.
Now, mind you, it is a room of MMO gamers, so many people don't talk.
Yep.
But nobody looked particularly unhappy.
If you really want to make them happy, you could just pick up the beer tab.
Gosh, no.
Did we talk about me being on strike?
Yeah, we're gonna need a bigger Patreon to be able to pick up the beer tab for that party.
You know what? Okay, yeah. Okay, so if we hit $10,000 a month, I'll pick up the beer tab. There you go.
All
Done.
Right.
Boom.
Yeah.
Boom. Set. No argument for me. It will be a free drinks night, and then we'll be talking about chaos.
Yeah. No, I know how to handle parties like that. We give everybody tickets for 2, and then we're done. Just like Turbine would do. Here's your 2 drink tickets.
Yeah, that was just. I mean, it was one of the most surreal experiences I think I've ever had. If that makes sense. We're going a little bit. I mean, it's a slow news week, so we're completely off the rails here a little bit. So please, if we're getting a little too insider baseball here, pipe up in the chat room. But it was really, really surreal to see that many people there and to record the live show and, do the raffle and the prizes and all that sort of stuff. But they were there for us, Carrie.
I know.
Right? Does that seem as effed up to you?
Chris, I am still absolutely flabbergasted that people want to listen to me every week.
Yeah. And Emavoset says he hangs out with and here's the thing. The fact that Emavoset can say that he hangs out with the same family every year, it's kind of a thing now.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Anyways.
Yep, same people every year.
I worry about because it was muggy.
Oh, it was hot.
It was too hot. It was like, what do we do? Because we couldn't get any bigger.
No.
Right? So
we need a panel.
No. I think that would be bigger than we are. That's just my opinion. I don't think that many people want to listen to me blather on.
No, not me. I'm sure they don't want to listen to me for that long.
Yeah. Anyways.
But
so I'm kind of done.
Okay. All right. Well, let me tell you how to get a hold of us. Of course, you can check it out. Where did it go? There it is. Patreon.com/MMO Reporter to see the video and learn about our stuff. You can also email us as Memphset and Joe did at lotro.reporter@gmail.com. You can follow us on Twitter at LOTRO Reporter. You can check us out on Facebook. Just search for LOTRO Reporter on Facebook. You can, of course, leave us a voicemail at 616-666-6778 or use the widget on the right-hand side of your screen when you visit our site, which is LOTROreporter.com. You can check us out on YouTube at youtube.com/user/MMO Reporter Network. We've got all kinds of stuff going on. Sounds like we're going to be having some WildStar stuff soon, right? Yes?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, absolutely. I know Leonor's got one in the pipe that's coming. I've got sort of a review coming.
Mm-hmm.
And I think you've got 2 in the pipe, don't you? Yes, you do.
I do have 2 videos that I'm working on, and I might do a couple more. So, yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. It's cool.
And then
WildStar's kind of fun.
Yeah, it looks kind of the new Ultra Drop looked a little grody.
It's like Rift Death stuff, really.
Yeah. In
a lot of ways. If that bugged you, it's very cartoony.
Yeah.
So it's not very.
Yeah.
It's not going to make you feel gross.
Yeah, I was a little disturbed by the zombie people a little much, but that's just me.
But you get the chest burster alien thingy.
Yeah, that was a little creepy looking. And then I saw the picture of the Rift Death stuff with all the eyeballs and thought, I'm sticking with Lotro. You can also check us out and follow us in the chat room at twitch.tv/MMOreporter. You get to listen to us before we start recording and after we start recording, but that may not be a prize. We're not sure.
Wow, don't be too, too positive on yourself there.
Yeah, yeah, but you can come and join us and find out, what goes into this, before and after. You can also follow me on Twitter at @TheCarryMac. It's TheCarimac. And Leonor?
You can tweet me at Leonor, LAYANOR. And Chris, what is your Twitter?
My personal one is at Almazar, ALMAZAR, or you can check out the MMO Reporter, that Twitter, which I also use for all my MMO stuff, at MMO_reporter.
Mm-hmm. All right. And Chris, would you do me the favor of doing the proper exit that I can never remember?
Really? Okay. Well, you know what? It's been fun jumping in. It's really been enjoyable. So thanks to both of you for letting me sit in. I really appreciate it.
Well, after we figured it out.
Yeah. I kept on calling the wrong Skype account. I only have
like
3
Skype accounts.
I only have 3.
Oh, well.
Anyways.
83.
Thanks to both of you. And of course, thanks our chat room. It's always fun to come visit here. You're always so chatty. I like it. And, of course, thanks to everyone for downloading the podcast week after week. We really appreciate it. I'm sure Carrie and Leonor do. We hope that you download it again next week. But most importantly, we hope to see you in game.
Where does the music go?
Tee-hee, 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 tee-hee.
I had music.
No, you don't like that?
I lost the music.
You want me to play the music?
No, I got it.
We don't need the...
Okay.
Okay.
I got it. You can't hear it, but I have it.